Good afternoon. My name is John G. Presko, and I am a candidate for governor of Oregon. I got my ballot today in the mail. I've already shared that with you, and I'll uh, show it to you again. So much to do. There it is. Okay, here we go. So, coming to you live from Springfield on May 2nd, 2022. There's my name. It's finally real to me. It hasn't quite been real. It became real when I posted my blog today on several candidates, a site, about four of them. I won't name them. But I feel it's a really historic post. When I was born in 1946, at the end of World War II, you sure heard a lot of chatter through the media, such as it was in the 1950s about World War II. It's almost like we've gone back in time, and there's some indications that we've made a full circle, and things are repeating themselves, and that's not good. I got to say, I'm blown away uh, with the news that Putin was going to explode some atomic bombs off the coast of England and create a tsunami and cause massive destruction in England, like we saw in Japan. I mean, this is right out of a James Bond movie. Uh, I could have made up a better scenario that fits perfectly, with my book. I have Victoria and Miriam uh, start investigating Rosatom, the Russian nuclear energy plant, and here that Russia's talking about exploding these atomic bombs, creating massive waves. Kid you not. So, Roy Rosamond Press. Let me see how far I get into this. Also, I got tired. This is. I will ban terrifying Christian fiction. I will ban. And you can almost call it science fiction. You can almost call the Putin atomic bomb tsunami plan science fiction. But it's real. Uh, Human beings come up with these plans, and no matter how educated they are, or society is, or the people in power are, they're stupid plans, and they really, the best laid schemes of mice and men, huh? Soon come a folly. I mean, this is outrageous stuff, and this is why I jumped over to write my own James Bond book. I was interested in the whole process of looking for a new James Bond. This would be the last James Bond movie. He's going to be killed off. Well, no, he didn't really die. Now we got to reborn him. We've already done it, and I've done it in a prophetic manner. I mean, this tsunami, atomic bomb tsunami, is prophetic. It's science fiction becomes real reality, historic reality. So I love the pictures of these two guys. They're like the Greys. These could be aliens from another planet. And I'll just go ahead and read it. Inventing phantom enemies is huge with Christians. If I become governor of Oregon, I will ban all Tim LaHaye's books aimed at terrifying children into converting to Christianity and making evangelical children even more paranoid. Revelation is being studied in many churches and is a topical sermon now that Putin and his evil priests have gone on a reign of terror, of holy terror. This is religious extortion employed to make Americans afraid of their own shadow. I will form a religious review board made up of biblical scholars and psychologists who will rule on what end time literature should be kept out of the reach of innocent children. You got a lot of nerve, John. I mean, I'm telling you, I was afraid, repercussions if I continue composing this, lest, publish it. Sick old gray skinned predators have wormed their way into the Republican Party, co founded by my kin John Fremont. These are Satan's pallbearers of doom and gloom who roam our schools and churches looking to steal the childhood away from millions and fill them with abject terror and futility. They are told the only escape is into the afterlife. There is no afterlife. Like Revelations, this is a grotesque fairy tale aimed at capturing souls. I will pass a law that will excuse children from church and Sunday school if the rapture and tribulation is being used as a terrorist tool. Only when they turn 18 will normal young people be allowed to be introduced to tales of destructive darkness. By then, they will be exposed to normal society long enough to be able to put up a light shield of liberating reason. Just say no to rotting corpses and Christian voodoo. They're asking what my motto is. I think I'm going to go with it. Ginny Thomas and Tim LaHaye belong to the Council of National Policy. Evangelical ministers are encouraging their flock to register and vote the Republican ticket. Christian nationalism is a threat to our democracy. My cousin Elizabeth Rosamond Taylor was married to a real Republican and celebrated a birthday at Disneyland. Will the morbid Greys build Raptureland? What will be the cost of getting in? John Presko, candidate for governor of Oregon. I did it. I mean, this is, since I decided to run, I don't know, 4 months ago, or 3 months ago, I've been composing, what I wanted to say that would say exactly what I want to say and not back down. And take on which I believe is the greatest crisis in our democracy since it was founded. And that's the rise of the Christian right and the cultural war they've been waging against our democracy for 30 years or longer, 35 years or longer. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of the news things. Well, no, I'm not. I'm done. I want to do some blogging and on the atomic tsunamis, and I might read the rest of the articles that go with this. Okay, register the vote and go and vote.